In 2004, Time magazine called inflammation the secret killer. And rightfully so. It's the leading cause of some of the most common diseases like heart disease, cancer, and even Alzheimer's. The real question is, are you doing enough? Listen, don't worry. Today, we're going to talk about an ancient food source that's going to help you calm down the inflammation that's burning inside you right now. Hi, and welcome to the first episode of SCD Lifestyle TV. I'm your host, Jordan Reasoner, and today we're going to talk about cooling inflammation. You know, most people talk about all the bad omega-6 foods, the inflammatory foods, but you never hear about all those good omega-3 foods, the anti-inflammatory foods that we should all be eating more of. Yeah, we've all heard, take more fish oil, but what if I told you the real story is about the balance between omega-6 and omega-3, called the omega-6, omega-3 ratio? That's what really matters. I want you to pause for a second and write this down, okay? The optimal balance, based off lots of research, is a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 ratio. Well, what does that really mean? Well, you got omega-6s on the left, you got omega-3s on the right. Omega-6s are those inflammatory fatty acids. Omega-3s are those anti-inflammatory fatty acids. So we want an optimal balance of 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, and that's where we need to be. There's really only a few options. You can either decrease your omega-6s, those bad fatty acids, or you can increase your omega-3s, those good fatty acids. It seems pretty simple, right? But if you're anything like me, struggling with autoimmune disease, having diarrhea 10 times a day, malnourished, wasting away, all that going on, this balance, this ratio, was the last thing I could ever imagine thinking about. But if you're someone that's on GAPS, SCD, Paleo, or Weston A. Price, and you're eating this way, you may be down to like a 6-to-1 ratio. And then if you take maybe, a half a gram or a gram a day of fish oil, you might be able to lower it even a little more. But that's just not enough in most cases. Look, I'm kind of a nerd, and I've been tracking my inflammation closely since 2007, and even 3 years on this diet didn't make a dent on my inflammation. Look, you and I, we've been eating this way for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And once we change our diet, it can take a long time to reverse this. Each week on this show, we're going to give you one specific tip that you can implement right away to get you on the journey to better health. And the one tip that I have for you today is an ancient food group that can dramatically change your inflammation ratio. Today, I'm talking about seafood. That's right, seafood. We've all heard we need to take fish oil, but what if you just ate one serving of seafood every single day? I'll be honest, the most seafood I ever ate before this, I might have had salmon once or twice a week. And I'm famous for my turkey breakfast sausage on our blog. Everybody's had it and they love it. But you know what I did to make this one change in my life, to use this one ancient food that could help get me to that 1-to-1 omega-6 to omega-3 ratio? Shrimp. That's right, shrimp. It's pretty simple. Every morning for breakfast, I get a half pound of wild-caught shrimp. I throw it in a saute pan with some coconut oil, and what an amazing breakfast I have. Look, we're up against years and years and years of inflammatory choices. And now it's up to us to start making daily anti-inflammatory choices if we're going to change this balance, if we're going to calm down the chronic inflammation in our body, if we're going to tame that secret killer. We all know that inflammation is one of the leading causes of heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's, and we're all dealing with digestive problems and autoimmune diseases. Look, I don't want to die, and I don't want you to die. So it's on you to start making daily choices about inflammation, daily choices to get that omega-6 to omega-3 ratio right where it needs to be. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to find a way to eat seafood every single day, at least one serving. Use my shrimp tactic. Eat shrimp for breakfast. See how you like it. From there, you're going to be on the right track to cooling the inflammation that's burning inside your body. I want to leave you with this. If you care about someone in your life that you don't want to suffer from heart disease, from cancer, from Alzheimer's, from autoimmune diseases, I want you to click to share this video with that person. Send them this video so that they can make these same anti-inflammatory choices in their life that you're implementing tomorrow. I'm Jordan Reeser, and this has been SCD Lifestyle TV. Thank you for joining me, and stay tuned to the next episode where we're going to talk about another tip that you can use on your journey to better health. Inflammation. Blah, 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 blah. It turns out that it's really extremely difficult to talk.